Welcome into the OU Women's Basketball Notebook. I'm Jason Ross Jr., joined this week by senior forward Autumn Kissman. Autumn, how's the day going for you?
Going pretty well. How are you?
I'm doing well. I know you guys had a practice today, coming off a big weekend against Detroit Mercy last week. We touched on this before getting rolling here, that it's always fun to beat the rivals. You specifically had an excellent performance on Friday with 17 points. That was a season high at the time. Then you topped it on Saturday with another season high of 18, which is one shy of your career high in points. What specifically went well for you last weekend?
I think, well, since as a post player, you got to have that good connection with our guards. I just, especially like Katie and Brianna Beatty, I thought we just had a really nice connection throughout both games, really. I saw them finding me on the court, and then that opened them up in return. So it was just kind of fun having that back and forth connection throughout both games.
I was curious, I spoke to your head coach, Jeff Tungate, a couple of hours ago, and he talked about how your confidence has really risen this season in several elements of your game. As a senior, where has that impacted your behavior both on and off the floor?
Yeah, I think just knowing that this is, my last year of eligibility here, and especially having kind of a weird year thus far, like with quarantine, you just never know when it's your last game. So just kind of playing with that mentality, I think has really helped my confidence, just making sure I give it all of it on the floor. I give that to my teammates and see what the outcome is.
And then now moving ahead here into a matchup against a Purdue Fort Wayne team that doesn't have a ton of size down low. Where do you feel you and the rest of your front court group that has played very well recently could have success?
Yeah, I think, like you said, they don't have a lot of size. So I think, getting it into the post will then open up other parts of the game. In our motion offense, that'll open up some cuts, some high-low action. I think we can really get off on that for the game as well.
Any piece of advice from your coach or your teammates on how to go about continuing Lastics' performance into this week? Or is anything that you've kind of mentally contemplated in your mind about that?
Well, I've talked a little bit with Coach Tungay and Coach Ariel specifically because she is our post group. And, we've been working on that for a while now. Some of those moves that I had is like some of the plays that ended up happening. So I think just continuing that personally and then getting that same positive feedback from them has been great.
Awesome, Autumn. Thank you for joining us today. Really appreciate your time and looking forward to watching you this weekend against Purdue Fort Wayne.
Thank you.